Okay, so we said the first we said about setup, obviously in terms of the shaft lean. You can see quite clearly now, hopefully, the left-hand one there now, a lot of shaft lean there. This one now, much more neutral shaft up sort of your left shoulder, which is great. You've now got the full loft of that golf club. So when you hit those couple of 5 irons, they're the best ever, purely because the loft on the golf club now is here, whereas here now it's just basically it's de-lofted. You've taken off a good 15, potentially 20 degrees loft on a club with sort of 28 degrees. Well, you're not left with a lot. And secondly as well, if your first move now is just with the wrist, and if we watch that red line where your hands are, your hands actually don't even move off that red line until the club basically gets to almost about sort of knee high. So the club's travel back almost a good couple of feet there with a lot of wristage, which opens the club face up a lot. Means the golf club's going to come back aiming right. Hence why you turn the club face in left to compensate. So in your mind, the hands are forward. I've got to move back to compensate for that. The club's aiming left. I've got to hinge my wrist more to compensate for that. So it was basically four wrongs making 2 right, which could hit the ball straight. But consistency-wise over a game of golf, and physically you're going to start off on the first tee a little bit stiff, haven't warmed up, then you'll get nice and warm and supple, and then towards the end you get tired. So your swing biomechanically is going to change. So if you're relying on 4 wrongs making 2 rights, it's going to be tricky, isn't it? Okay. On a good day, you might get lucky and then get some good shots and hit it great. On a not so good day, it's left, right, and you're never going to get control of it. Okay. So if we look at this one on the right hand side now, this one felt to you a lot more shoulders and arms, but there's still going to be a lot more wrist there, but the hands now moving a little bit earlier, okay? And when we send this golf club back now on a little bit less knee flex, okay? So we're taking the top of the backswing now. That knee hasn't gone down so nearly so much. You look at this one here now, you're leaning a long way onto that left side. That one there now, you've really got into the left side there. A lot of leg out, that knee's gone a lot further forward, and the hips are now sliding to the golf, making it very tricky to get back. And what you then got to do to try and get your own way as you come into it is that up and off the back foot to try and get some loft on the golf club. Whereas this one here now, as you come back into it, you go up a little bit but not so much back. We can utilise the full loft of the golf club. We can get the weight now onto the left side better. And we can finish now up on that left side with all your weight now down through that lead foot, and this right foot now a bit more on its toe, rather than the crease you were getting when you were sort of leaning back a little bit, when your body was going side to side. And like we said, your body and the arms were going in different directions each time. When your body went to the target, your arms went back, and then vice versa. So as a result of that sort of game, a tug of war was going on. Hence, use a little bit of balance. Wasn't controlled. So the sensation we've got to try and create, the takeaway comes back, okay, from below the hips, the arms and the shoulders take the club away. The lower half brings it down. But what you had was the wrists and the knees taking it away, and your top half trying to sort of help it back up in the air by leaning back.
Adjustment.
Yeah, exactly. So you're making, to say, compensations throughout the swing in 2 seconds. I mean, you think from start to finish, the club starts going back here at about 5 seconds-ish, is it? So 5.33, the swing starts going back, and we come back to the golf ball 6.63. So not a lot of time between start to finish, okay? So there's not much you could think about. So I think work on that drill we said, where you set yourself up when you're more neutral. Now put a golf ball back sort of behind there, and you're trying to brush that golf ball back. Now here you can see there, take the club away a bit more with your arms and your shoulders rather than too much wrist, okay? Brush that ball backwards toward this way. Doesn't need to be very far with the shot, just swing the club back and then just try and get that same strike through. But what we saw when you did that and there was less wrist, all your shots going left. Because that compensation now, the club face being shut, wasn't being used by the wrist hinging, okay? Does that make sense?
It doesn't
Good stuff. Right, I have a couple more then, Steve, and then we'll have a look and see how they go.